Breaking news that could transform your financial situation overnight. The federal government has officially authorized an unprecedented $5,000 direct deposit payment for eligible Americans across every state. The first wave of deposits is scheduled to hit bank accounts tomorrow morning. Yes, you heard that right. After months of political gridlock and economic uncertainty, lawmakers have finally achieved a bipartisan agreement on a landmark relief package that will directly transfer $5,000 into the accounts of millions. Could your account be among the first to receive this long-awaited financial boost? Keep reading, because I'm about to explain exactly who qualifies, how the process works, and what steps you might need to take to ensure you don't miss out on your funds. Yesterday afternoon, following intense negotiations spanning several weeks, both chambers of Congress passed the American Economic Relief Act. This sweeping legislation includes provisions for immediate $5,000 direct payments to eligible individuals in all 50 states. Within hours of the bill's passage, the president signed it into law, triggering an expedited implementation by the Treasury Department. Why the urgency? Economic data has revealed mounting pressure on the average household, with the costs of essentials like groceries, utilities, and housing increasing faster than wages across many industries. Have you noticed your monthly expenses climbing steadily over the past year? This payment is specifically designed to bridge that growing gap, providing meaningful relief where it's most needed. Unlike prior relief programs that often excluded middle-income earners, this initiative features significantly broader eligibility guidelines. Individuals earning up to $95,000 in adjusted gross income will receive the full $5,000 payment, with benefits phasing out gradually for incomes between $95,000 and $125,000. Married couples filing jointly will qualify for the full amount if their combined income is $190,000 or less, with partial payments extending up to a $250,000 income threshold. This wider eligibility net is projected to cover approximately 85% of American adults, a remarkable departure from more restrictive past programs. When was the last time a federal initiative reached such a broad segment of the population? According to Treasury Department estimates, the timeline for distributing these payments is one of the fastest in history. The first wave of direct deposits is set to process at midnight tonight, with most recipients seeing the funds reflected in their bank accounts by tomorrow morning. The Treasury has collaborated closely with major banks to ensure a seamless rollout, leveraging both existing infrastructure and recent technological upgrades that have drastically reduced processing times. Some banking portals are already displaying pending deposits, so it's worth logging in today to check your account status. For individuals who currently receive Social Security benefits, veterans benefits, or railroad retirement payments via direct deposit, the $5,000 relief will be processed through those same channels. If you're one of these recipients, you're included in the first wave and can expect the funds to arrive tomorrow, alongside or shortly after your usual benefits. This prioritization of seniors, veterans, and retirees addresses concerns raised by advocacy groups after previous delays disproportionately affected these communities. It's encouraging to see measures aimed at avoiding those past mistakes. But what if you don't have direct deposit information on file with the IRS or Treasury? Paper checks will start mailing tomorrow, with most arriving within 5 to 10 business days. If you received prior stimulus or relief payments by mail, you'll likely receive this one the same way unless you've since updated your direct deposit information. For the first time, the Treasury is also expanding digital payment options by partnering with services like Venmo and Cash App. However, this alternative distribution channel will launch next week. If you've been considering switching to direct deposit, this might be the perfect moment to update your details through the Treasury's streamlined online portal for faster future payments. You might be wondering, do you need to apply to receive this payment? For most Americans, the answer is no. If you filed a tax return for 2023 or 2024, or currently receive federal benefits, the government already has the necessary information to process your payment automatically. However, if your income or household situation has changed significantly since your last tax return, it's advisable to update your records through the Treasury's secure portal, which goes live at midnight tonight. Spending a few minutes reviewing your details could help you avoid underpayment or delays. For individuals who don't typically file taxes due to low income, a simplified registration process has been reactivated. The Non-Filers tool, enhanced for this program, allows individuals to quickly enter their information without completing a full tax return. This tool will become available at 6 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Early registration is strongly encouraged, as congressional leaders have indicated that while there's no formal expiration date, funding is limited and priority may be given to those who register promptly. If you've helped elderly relatives or low-income family members apply for benefits in the past, they may need your assistance again with this process. A particularly noteworthy feature of this program is the inclusion of dependents in the relief calculation. Every qualifying dependent, regardless of age, will generate an additional $1,000 payment for the household. This includes children under 17, college students claimed as dependents, and even adult dependents such as elderly parents living with and financially supported by adult children. This expansion represents a significant improvement over previous relief efforts, which often excluded adult dependents from additional payments. These supplemental payments will be added to the primary taxpayer's deposit or check, a crucial detail not widely covered in early news reports. Importantly, these payments are structured as advanced tax credits, but will not be counted as taxable income for your 2025 tax return. They also won't affect eligibility for other federal assistance programs like SNAP, Medicaid, or housing subsidies. By classifying these payments as disaster relief, lawmakers have shielded recipients from the unintended consequences that have historically reduced access to other benefits when household income appeared artificially inflated. This approach shows a responsiveness to prior criticisms and demonstrates a more thoughtful design for mixed-status families. The legislation ensures inclusivity. U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents will receive payments even if they file jointly with a non-citizen spouse. Similarly, payments will be issued for qualifying dependents who have Social Security numbers, regardless of the parent's citizenship status. This provision ensures that eligible Americans don't lose access to vital economic support simply because of their family structure, a key shift toward more equitable relief. Small business owners facing economic hardships will find additional relief through a companion program designed to supplement individual payments. This supplemental initiative offers targeted financial assistance based on documented business losses over the past 18 months and requires a separate application through the Small Business Administration. The application portal is set to open next Monday, so now is an ideal time to organize business records and documentation to maximize your eligibility under this program. There are also safeguards in place to address common issues. If you've recently changed banks or closed the account the IRS has on file, your payment may initially be returned to the Treasury. In such cases, an automatic notification will be sent provided your contact information is current, explaining how to update your banking details or how to expect a paper check reissue. This process is significantly faster than similar corrections in previous programs, typically resolving within 5 to 7 business days. Garnishment protections have been strengthened under this legislation as well. These $5,000 payments are shielded from most creditor or debt collector claims, even with a court order. Exceptions are limited to child support arrears and certain federal debts. If you're concerned about garnishment, the Treasury recommends transferring funds to a separate account after receipt for added security, depending on your state's laws. A little proactive planning could help safeguard these much-needed funds. To combat fraud, the Treasury has implemented enhanced security measures, including a dedicated fraud prevention team monitoring for suspicious patterns like multiple payments sent to a single address or sudden changes in banking information. If your payment is flagged for additional verification, you'll be contacted by email or mail with instructions to confirm your identity. Staying up to date with your contact details can help avoid unnecessary delays. To summarize, the first wave of $5,000 direct deposits begins processing tonight, with most deposits arriving tomorrow. Eligibility extends to a broader income range than prior programs. Dependents of all ages qualify for additional $1,000 payments, and multiple tools will be available starting tomorrow to address specific circumstances. It's advisable to check your bank account early tomorrow. You might wake up to a dramatically improved financial outlook. Stay alert, stay informed, and take any necessary steps to ensure you receive what you're entitled to under this historic relief initiative.